International Muna Council Ato Forson, a Ghana Finance Minister, ko PM Ewo Parliament for budget reading and hearing. How 2026 said the anymore. You see, everybody on mine akon homa. You see, okuri the budget no Emma ebe to Ghana for anymore. Now budget no eba ebusia. NDC Communicator bako. I join TikTokers na oma be expose Ato Forson. NDC journalist I be expose Ato Forson. I'm a media na so. TikTokers phone eke kan ma dwen e kire Ato Forson. Me ma nkire mu no kire wa dwen ama me. E wo comment section. How you Penyah block media. Mess right say ni demo. Obe like video no that ma put subscribe button so na be click notification icon of latest update. Na be kire wa dwen de ama me. E wo comment section. Mess also ba so. No a share for so anya bi ahwe. Eti eye Thursday no. Ana Finance Minister Ato Forson okopie mu e wo Ghana Parliament for budget reading and hearing. I say how 2026 na ye ko wura mu no. Ghana no empenifon esi ebebo oman na konhoma isika sem how e be say di sika esiafa sika ye twa to ho a ye kodi the year 2026 no omu ede beto Ghana fo anim ene entumu ahodo ebeba ene ade omu de nyan ebeto Ghana fo no anim aje se budget no sika na ye twa ato ho no mo ede be chechire Ghana 2026 eye 292 billion Ghana cedis. And I say, yeah, the Ebe Ghana call, but the year 2026. And I say, oh, bro, Ato Forson Bobo never be so. I say, oh, change that's the carry no. Yeah, the emu 292 million Ghana cedis. 292 million Ghana cedis. Yeah, the better part amount kora. Girls in school. Obakaya. Omo first budget. And we allocate 300 million Ghana cedis. That is carry a sea factory. A C company wa Ghana ha because ubububa dollars and nam 27 million dollars and nam 27 million dollars tomato factory Ibrahim Traore see in Burkina Faso 20 million dollars from this year but you didn't count the 27 million dollars any actually out of part amount could girls in school and no be seen Ghana for kwasi nyansa bia di sadu nyansa bia animo but 2026 budget no yasa allocate 292 million Ghana cedis as how they ko chepa di bia mama ankora no and also the all the bad dollar mu a and also nam 26 million dollars ya they ko chepa ama ankora no just Ato Forson people na me brebe so oh chire mu say the year 2026 no ye be see 30,000 toilets. Anybody was a one what to cow to kakra. It Ato Forson say across the country, you know, you basic toilet. Mako 30,000. Oh, mom prende area. Ato Forson what about you? Anybody else? One name. What who need the oh. Mahama Junior Moyam, or Junior Moto, or Baba Motohoka. What the money did? Winning fla. There's a budget, you know. And you know, the almighty 24-hour economy, you allocated just 110 million. You know, Ghana series and a man. I don't know the game changer no. I don't know the Kenya sika kesi na mutimi disika ko wura ho no mo. Ma budget 24-hour economy no be kama na mu biabia nwuma na ade no. Ho no sika allocating for that no ketua bi. But part sika sika kuma. Ma we even call education sector ho kra na was allocate 4.2 billion for free SHS in the year 2026. Now we no. And was allocated another 1.1 billion to end double track. Now, meaning how this money is going to end double track. Now, ending double track no. Say yeah man kure nyina basuku album once. Say first na omo ba na ye chemu no. Say and how does ending double track system no come with such a high cost? 1.1 billion new Ghana what it is kind of 1 quadrillion. 1 quadrillion. Ama enkokwa nketenkete no ya allocate 245 million Ghana cedis kano 2.4 trillion. And when it comes to the issue of employment, let's say there's no employment. Ochiremu say teachers from moving obodosu over 150,000 yentimi for mu nyina it no employment out there wa any roadmap be how be say go with that it no it is alleged and it is claimed say there wouldn't be any employment in the year 2026 for teachers and nurses because Omano here do modos ye form 8 with Yomuka 80 nisika. And you know when it comes to your training allowance yen yes can tell teacher for nurse for omu ya adwuma besi na yentu omu ka teacher for adwuma omu ya besi na yentu omu ka but 207 million Ghana cedis have been allocated for teacher training allowance. It is kind of 2 trillion. Yeah, they be teacher training for as allowance. Near we are all nursing training allowance. Yeah, the 475 million Ghana cedis. It is kind of 4.7 trillion. Yeah, they call ma nursing training as allowance. Emma Ato Forson about so the kind of achievement that omo make out to them say ECG revenue no na at first no omanya sika na 100 million but now no omo timi make 1.7 billion, that is over 90%. Ni nyina say no obedi true because even as of October 2024 kwano ECG make profit of ECG make revenue of 1.3 billion. October 2024 ECG make revenue of 1.3 billion. And when it comes to inflation, also inflation at 9%. And I would say at the end of 2026, they want to, keep inflation at a single digit of 8%. Meanwhile, 2024, April 2024, Anna IMF, International Monetary Fund, Omuhe Ghana, as you say, go for a binding gold for oil deal, and gold storage, almost in Shegu IMF crop project say by the end of 2025, Ghana inflation ever be through 8%. But unlikely for us, ever down 9%. 89% no. Why na yemfa glory no Emma? Because IMF a project here in 2024. Upon looking at how I go for a buy no, anybody am sitting near my ego akwemu no. Omo project say ever a bit about that 8% 2025 ending and now about 9%. 80 why never growing unless Ato Forson abedi tro enyo mu na ye hwe na na community awusua NDC communicator about abes with Ato Forson chiremu say enmunyam na Ato Forson agent onyai na eye hihye ya MP4 ediku ho no 2024 ene so ba na ye twan now no
from 2024 up to 2025 no the foundation laid in 2024 no e na ama ye hu de hu 2025.
Okay.
Assuming with that admitting, the real scorecard of NDC will be 2026. As an economist, I will not give all the credit to us. No. Yes, I've been unfair.
Foundation.
I want to be a moderate.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a moderate. And in moderation, don't be too extreme.
Okay.
Because I bring be a run going concern. Don't forget to say, ye two about we no. Nan kan before make ma koso mehem in Ghana. But don't say there be 57% to the massa. O twi hu momoma o the kokota. Emfa. 87 in parliament against 183 the kokota emfa. Let's leave it hanging. And what we are seeing today the moderates will argue say a certain foundation was laid. And that foundation that was laid there's a build up for 1 year. Because you have 1 month and it's not possible. Going forward, the real litmus test of NDC as a government will be 2026. Because 2025 they will inherit BB and so far equity asset plus liability. So
Yep.
When you put the two together, it gives you equity. So the equity of a country called Ghana is the total, the aggregate of your asset and your liability. Now you've run the country for 1 year. The indicators are so good. And the moderate will argue, say, look, if the indicators are good, they are. Obi na di baton here then. Emma. And you're unlocking the prospect in that baton. And now more indicators now are very positive.
Especially on the growth of the economy.
Precisely.
World Bank for a predict says by a certain percentage.
Now we've done 6.3. So that means that we've done far in excess of what the World Bank told us. And what I make sure say, in analyzing the context of the growth situation now, you are going to meet two group people, the extremists and the moderate. The extremists will tell you, say, look, and this MPP are nyeshi, omo bo mine, omo the echo IMF, DDEP, which almost say mine. The moderate will say there be whatever success you are witnessing today, a certain foundation was called the going concern principle. However, as an economist, right, I want to say, if we really want to judge NDC as a government properly, it will be 2026. Because 2026, the benchmark of 2026 is 2025. So a new
that would be the foundation.
That would be the foundation. So the foundation of us NDC is 2025. So we are then going to analyze whether say one, His Excellency Mahama Ato Forson, Dr. Ato Forson, the financial prowess and experience na college no, it is really working. And in Yankopon Yardman November 2026 no, mebaha and mebaha. Then we will do introspection. Now you find data by data. We will take the 2024 data, 2025 data, and look at projection for 2027.
Okay.
At that level, no, you compare you have variance analysis. You have 2024, you have 2025, you have 2026. And to say, oh yeah, the moderator now will make an argument to say, NDC near share, near for 2024, near scale about 2025, near about 2026. And to say 2027, you catch us say, oh, exchange rate bet me a best $7 to $1. Then that strength of the performance no cannot be credited to the MPP. But all said and done, I can tell you, say, there is certain agenda is truly on course.
Uko media no so TikTok is for no abe clash with Ato Forson the budget we no be ye no. Omo ene na be clash.
There have been some significant development in the sector. My colleague Ronaldo John Paul working with him has been amazing. You know what we've done? In the sector, today is reforming ECG, the minister. To the standard, ECG revenue per month has moved about 90% increase from 700 million per month to about 1.7 billion Ghanaian cedis per month as a result of the cash waterfall that he's implementing strictly.
Mr. Minister, it is a lie. Obi Obeka say ECG was making 900 million in 2023 and 2024 monthly. It's a lie. Look at it. At the top, the revenue for ECG 2024-2023. This is their financial records, which is on the ECG website. Financial record for 2024 ending. ECG made 19 billion. Divide 19 billion by 12. You have more than 1.58 billion. So what record is the minister looking at? And I'm moving here and Mr. Minister, please, if you are serving Parliament with details, remember, say Parliament is a house of records. Parliament is a house of records. Mr. Minister, please go back and correct it in the Hansa. Hey, are they Ghana for NDP in Tronquan Yadibe Ebe Ruli Ghana now? Please, Ghanaians are descending. They are watching. It is never true, say ECG has moved its revenue to 90%. It is never true. Anyone who says that is a liar. And anyone who are born. The credit that I'm in Kanamunjai, the propaganda, Modiaba Bemuno. The Castle near Betinipa. The Castle near Betu. Sanu Pro winner, you can near Chichichi amount for no. Sanu Pro win because they don't want the truth to prevail. They don't want the truth to prevail. There been an ECG making less than 1.2 billion in the last 2 years. Come and show us. Show us the financial record. Please, we are tired of all these things. So
this jump in revenue is just because there's strict compliance to the cash water.
Exactly. This is Rebata headquarters. May say I need sponsors for just this program. Any rebattals that I do, you can put your flyers and whatever there, so that a goose you can get a lot of eyeballs. Some of our rebattals have reached 100,000 views and all. This morning, so you can sponsor. If you want to sponsor, put your flyer or whatever. You say I want to be part of rebuttal headquarters. It's a segment on my show, so you can link up. This morning, I started the rebuttal and I was explaining that the Minister of Finance, can I say lied? In his budget reading, he claimed that since Mahama 2, they have been able to increase ECG's revenue by 90%. But that has proven to be a complete lie. Now, let me tell you, in 2024, PwC conducted audit. Audit ECG full book. And realized that every month on the average, ECG makes like 1.3 billion 2024. In fact, in some part of 2023, revenues at ECG started shoring up. Mokaya, one of the things that has helped with is the Haptel revenue assurance mechanism or the buyer. So revenue there started shoring up. What do you say? So, in fact, if you check PwC report, is on the average ECG was making 1.3 billion a month. But ECG was declaring 900 million. Why? Because there is a system, a friend price water mechanism, waterfall mechanism, which ensures say every month sikabia ECG bebano yachichem IPPs independent power more supply power ma ECG monitor no wage into oko declare say when ya 1.3 it means say sika na ode be call IPPs for the bed also into the oil says when ya 1.4 obi obeti 500 be to baby no the born ho bra no aka achira ban say or for reporting say 900 said the buyer scanner be call IPP for nso betwe okay January Dubik ebe can say under declaring is no crime. Of course, maybe it's an ethical thing that we need to talk about. Intina eno issue what I say. That was happening. And no so interest na ECG was not collecting 1.3 billion. In fact, in December they collected 1.5 billion. Inti Ato Forson statement I will can say they are coming as seen ECG's revenue shot up to 90 no. Mepacho nyampa. ECG has always collected between 1.3 and 1.5 billion. And yes, Remo, monka no cre. The only thing is that they were just not complying with the waterfall mechanism. They were just not complying. These people are just complying. That's the only difference. Intimamu may create an impression some of their mobile and ECG are so effective, efficient, and all that. That is a complete lie. This is a rebuttal headquarters. Ubetimi sponsor, ubetimi like, ubetimi share. No what's there. ECG's woes are not over. There are still structural challenges that we need to talk about. Let me show you.
Imole eka befie. Ene ye finance minister. Mr. Ato Forson ekwa kan budget of 2026. Now budget in my area, the akana kinkan. But I wish say 1.54 billion Ghana cedis na mo allocate kakiti we am allocate eco agriculture sector last budget no. This time around do nebeko enim. Because I don't understand. Say yeah budget of 290 point something billion Ghana cedis. No only 1.54 billion and a allocate eco agriculture sector. Now we are obekasa opese duani boyen for wo krom. Now pese o se ubekriti job ubeya akukon kitinkete. Ubeye 24 hours economy. Now we allocate 1.54 billion Ghana cedis to agriculture sector. About total budget no 290 something billion. Why? Mr. Ato Forson this time around masikanko agriculture no. Agriculture alone can solve unemployment problem in this country. Agriculture alone. Kadesi endro akra ne kensi. Agriculture ewo ho na akono a. Why na eko soja? Me the soja yedin. Because on my yetimuni agriculture akechire uni mi baye adwin se uje u salary a adie kunye power Ghana ha eduani almost 60% of your salary eko for nuani every month bia na enuani a ye krafi abotire mpo F14 local because local producers no omu nya atofo na omu nyin hye papa bi bank bia ne ho e support yekuafo sika na mu pompi gu dollar no mu no ehun hia u dollar be gira wo importation no be less na exportation ni be bebre munu nyama 90% of nyama 95% of nyama yesu ogana ha ye krafi abutire wo nu nyama ko bi ni momoni kwa na wo exporti o se obe kunti a dollar wo pompi sika no gu dollar no a mun pompi sa sika no gu agriculture no na youth no enya agriculture enya ya kono ma yen ko agriculture mo na beboa na o man na eduane boa den you I'm telling you
kyerɛ wadwe ma me ɛwɔ comment section ha yi Penyah Block Media akra